Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's now time for vlog number 2.
Why are you like this?
So for those that don't know me, my name is Steph and I have just started my new vlogging adventure for 2023. Yes, we're at the end of January. This is now the 31st, is it? Yeah, 31st of January. Wild, this month has just gone. So I am excited to kind of show you the next steps of what I plan to vlog, which I believe was the kitchen that I had touched base on. First vlog came out about a week ago and I'm feeling all the love that you guys have been sending me, so thank you, and all the likes as well. It's just yeah, it's just given me a nice little warm touch to the start of the year, so I really appreciate it. And for those that haven't done so already, please subscribe and then like these videos, and please leave some comments as well. I will respond to them all, and I love to see what you think of my vlogs as well. And I'm absolutely freezing. This is why I've got my dressing gown on, and if you're even stranger than me, you would call it a house coat. Before we go on to kitchen talk, any of you guys read this? This is the first book I have read since leaving school, I think over 15 years ago, probably by now. And it kind of touched home a little bit to me because I am a nurse, and so I know it's based on what a doctor's journey was like. I feel that a lot of it I get, and a lot of it hit home in terms of the reality and what he was going through and his journey as a doctor, as a junior doctor to a more senior position. And I was actually really sad at how it ended. That, yeah, it just, if you haven't already, I don't want to spoil it, but it's Adam K and it's This Is Going to Hurt. But yeah, if you haven't already read it, please do, and let me know what you think, because it was something that I definitely got on board with and was kind of sad that how it ended. But yeah, so my next book now, and I know guys, I'm really sorry, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and I'm so nervous to tell you this, but I've never read the books. I know. But yeah, I was so excited. I've only ever seen the movies, and I live and breathe through Harry Potter every day of my life. As you can tell, I've got my wand at the ready for some spells. So this is my Severus Snape, although it should be Severus Steph's wand. But yeah, huge Harry Potter fan, and I've just never read the books. Don't know why. I feel like I've been so nervous to read them because I've routinely watched the movies, and I could, you know, quote by quote every scene, but I've only read a page, just one page so far. So I'm gonna do some of this tonight when I get into bed. But I'm so excited, Harry Potter, and I've got all the other books to read, so 7 to go, and you know, oh. So if you have read them, don't spoil it for me and tell me what happens. I'm just going to pretend that Harry Potter has never even been in my life before, and I'm, you know, pretending that I have just got my letter through in the post. And yeah, I'm going to take you on this Harry P journey as it should be. Okay, so this was the viewing that I took my mum and my niece along to. So yeah, we're just coming into the main corridor where the kitchen is on the right hand side, and then the cupboard is on the left. Everything is just yellow. I mean, terrible, but yeah. Cupboard, as you can see, it's quite a big space. We actually ended up taking all those shelves out and replacing them with our own, so you'll see that very shortly. And then I believe we go into the living room next, and then we're now coming back into the kitchen via a living room angle. So yeah, glass panel. It actually had a sliding door, which was, you know, it was very, very retro, to be honest. Here, me and my mum are just pointing out basically a plan of action as what we would do for the kitchen. I actually feel that this kitchen space was so enclosed and so tiny, and no wonder we couldn't get, you know, around it. So to be honest, it was probably a better idea that it did come down. That cooker we did manage to get sold, and I don't know if you just saw there that small piece of tubing was actually the socket. We've kept that fridge, and then this is the kitchen as you see just now. So all those cabinets have all been taken out, and then obviously we've replaced them with the new one. That dining table and chairs, I believe the owner had taken it away with him. And then the pantry, as you can see, that flooring is like a vinyl flooring. Oh my God, it was terrible. And then actually when we lifted it up, we figured out that there was another kind of vinyl flooring as well. And then we obviously got the new boiler too, as you can see. I think the next kind of few bits are just photographs that we took prior to taking everything down. So yeah, this is what it looked like, guys, before we did our works. Once the tiling obviously came down, the back of the wall was a mess, so we got a plasterer in to do that, which you'll see in just a few minutes. So yeah, kitchen was completely taken down whilst we were also doing the bathroom. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So here's what the kitchen is now. Come into the kitchen. Okay, actually no. Rewind. We're gonna go this way so that you can see. Look, that big glass panel that was there, completely gone. Absolutely amazing. My dad and Scott and probably whoever else built this wall so that we have something to hold our units onto. But yeah, this is our kitchen. Look at it. Nothing to shout about, but it's home. These two lights, got them from my sister. Don't even know where she got them from. We've got our whiteboard I should say, but it's actually the blackboard with a white pen that now doesn't work because we've not used it, and this board only went up the other day. So yeah, I need to get a pen that works. But yeah, I'm hoping to put like the days of the week on, and then what we're having for supper each day, so that we can actually use it, so that we know what we're having for supper, because we're really bad for taking things out and then just lastminute.com as always. Yeah, so that is this part. Right, so the kitchen, I'm just gonna prop this down here and just have a little chat with you guys about the kitchen. Okay, so the kitchen, we got actually a second-hand kitchen, praise the Lord, because if you know how much kitchens cost, they're extremely expensive, and we just didn't have obviously that amount of money to take out. You want out? 2 seconds. Okay, as I was saying, we just didn't have that amount of money to take out, but what we did have was some money to get, you know, some new things for the kitchen. So our units are completely new. It's actually just the cupboards, and we got a fridge, freezer, we got the oven and the cooker that we bought from this lady. Well, actually, lies. This couple were checking it out, didn't want it, we're getting a brand new kitchen put in, and my godfather phoned my dad and said, hey, kitchen, do Steph and Scott want it? And we were like, hell yeah. So we took it, and the only thing that we did put down, which was new, was the units that are on top, because their units, I think, just didn't fit what we wanted in the shape of this kitchen. So we've kept the cupboards, we've kept their fridge and the freezer, we've got the cooker, and we've got the oven. We bought a new cooker hood. So yeah, pretty much secondhand, which was great, because obviously everyone just needs a little help in handing for this kind of work. So in the future, when we do deconstruct the kitchen and when we do the extension, this will all go, and then we will buy our dream kitchen that we want. But yeah, this is just to tie us over in the meantime. And you know what, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's great, it does the job. And yeah, I'll just now show you everything that's in our cupboards and what I've done with it. First things first, the freezer. The freezer is broken, so a little bit here, and obviously there was broken before it came to us. We then have our pots and pans that live up in there with some Tetley tea bags in the background. Over here we have biscuits and sweets, but I never really eat biscuits and sweets, it's almost Scott. And then down here we've got some trays and we've got our crisps. Up in here we have so glasses, and my favourite thing of all, Vader cup, as you can see. So yeah, some of the glasses I bought from IKEA and Debenhams before it shut in Aberdeen. These were from Tesco. Cups, obviously you can see from Brewdog. These cups are from when me and Scott went to Venice, and we went over to Murano and Brano, and yeah, these are actually quite expensive glass cups, so we are the only ones that actually drink out of them, because if they break then it's only us to blame. So I think I would be so upset if someone broke them, if it ever came to it. But you know, things break. But yeah, these are very expensive. So Scott's got a blue one and I've got the yellow one, and then just glass cups in the back. And then I have my other mugs for here. These are from Costco that I not long bought, and then Scott has got his glasses, Brewdog, Fierce, Brewtune, you name it, it's all up in there. Kettle is here, tea and coffee. Scott's got treats that he keeps here. We've got our knives, chopping board, knives, forks, spoons, you name the lot. In here we have tea towels, my trusty little slice flipper thingamabobber Stormtrooper living in there. And then in here it's just a bunch of bowls and, you know, a grater and cling film, tin foil, etc. Oven lives up in here with Luna, hello. And then the cooker on top with the cooker hood. And then we have our bowls, bread stays up at the top. Bowls are there, as you can see, and plates too. So I think I went wild. So these bowls from no lies, Debenhams, Costco, Debenhams, and yeah. And then in here is just like a dry kind of pantry kind of thing, pastas, sauces, jams, etc. You name it, it is there. And then in here is where we keep our Luna, you are crying, girly. What do you want in a treat? We have got our, just throw them off while I'm trying to speak, sprays, etc. And then in here is our fridge. It needs stocked up at the moment. I have not long done the dishes. And then we've got our washing machine in there. I actually love this feature of the house. Why on earth have we got a window inside the house? This doesn't even lead to outside. It leads into the sunroom. However, I have a window in my house, and the best part of it is that when we do cook, I just kind of push the orchid plant out the way, open it up, but yeah. Oh, how fun is that? Great. I'm just gonna close it up anyway. I think what had happened was they actually did have that door that you saw me going through was the door that led out to outside initially, and then they built their sunroom and they just decided to keep the window. So it's great because it brings in the light, to be honest, but so odd. And then my thing is my pantry, which I showed earlier on in my first vlog. So yeah, just have a brief look down there, nothing exciting. Just a bit of everything in there. And then in here we have our boiler, and then our bin, and then the top two up there, which I can't even reach. So one is just full of alcohol and then the other one is just for more plastic containers. Now the only one thing left to show you guys, is because I never showed it last time, was the cupboard. Now it's a cupboard, there's not anything routinely special about a cupboard, but it's a cupboard, and I suppose I'm gonna have to show you said cupboard. So on the back of the door we have the brush pan, we have my bag that I take to work with my little food bag as well, and then here we go, let's get the light on. So yeah, the top is like more plates. Like I'd said, Scott goes absolutely mental because I think I've got 30,000 bowls in this place. So yeah, plates and bowls like for when guests come round and we host. I love my little juice bowl thing, I don't know, cup that I got from my friends in Knoxville when I went over there as a student nurse. And then I have just other bits and pieces that every single person probably has in their little cupboard. We've got our iron board, we've got the shark hoover, clothes for jackets, we have washing basket, and then we have our recycling box, and then Luna's food. So yeah, nothing too special about the cupboard. One more thing. I'm a Simpson. I mean, Scar Simpson, how goes that? He got that for me. I think for my Christmas or birthday. We are Simpson. So there ain't much more to kind of talk about the kitchen, to be honest. It's just a kitchen at the end of the day. No, he hasn't been eating them, or has he? I am going to conclude this vlog with a wee chocolate. Scott's friends and my friends don't like fancy chocolate, apparently. They'll just be happy with some Cadbury's. Crazy, but yeah. Butterscotch. So yeah, that is the kitchen. Don't really need to show you anything else, to be honest. And the Alexa's the only thing that kind of lives through here as well. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed my little vlog tour of the kitchen, and I hope to see you next week for my next vlog, which is going to be focused on the bathroom that we done downstairs as well, as along with the little front entrance to the house. So I'll just kind of briefly talk you over what we done there as well. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, please leave a comment like I said earlier on, and we'll see you guys soon. I really don't want to take this out, but if I flip it upside down, I'll just have to do it the easy way, I think. Oh gosh. No, I don't want them all coming out, that's the issue. Okay. Oh, there we go.